First set. Coco Gauff to serve.
It's a big stage and a big match here in the second round between two Americans. Good crowd in despite the weather, despite the challenges, I'm sure, of getting here over the Queens as well. Those that have made the effort, hopefully, will be rewarded.
Play.
It'll be Coco Gauff to get it underway.
Keep an eye on the serve of this young kid as well. It's something that at times has betrayed her, but she's been working hard to stabilize the serve, especially the second.
We looked at the serve, didn't we, a year or so ago, and there were concerns. She still has a fairly high double fault count if you look at it on the season, but some tough losses coming in the last few weeks of Sloane. She's been close. Lost a lot of tight matches, 4 in the third, 5 in the third, to some good players.
Game Gauff.
Something you expect her to do. She'll look to go after the second serve, and that is somewhere we don't want to be.
No kidding. These are the remnants of Hurricane Ida that did so much damage to Louisiana. Hundreds of thousands of people without power after it came through there. Hung there for days before moving on, and now it's moving north. It's supposed to be around for tomorrow as well. Look at that. I mean, that's like being in a car wash.
Of course.
Okay, you got to tell me. You talked to Coco's agent, Nick.
I did.
Tell me what's going on with her shoes.
Yeah, so
Sloane,
if you take a closer look, I think it's the. I have to check. I think it's the left shoe.
All right.
She's actually got a QR code on her shoe tonight, which they're experimenting for the first time. It effectively is inviting fans to watch the action, who are watching the action, to get their phones. They can scan it. And if they do so, they'll get a message, a personal message come up via her YouTube channel directly to yourself.
What?
Yeah.
Not live. She's not sending messages during the match.
Well, that would be tricky, wouldn't it? She's good, but not that good, Mary. Pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I don't. You act like I know what a QR code is, so thank you for that.
15.
Darian King is a player from the Bahamas, and he's been working with Sloane of late.
Good family friend, isn't he?
Yes. Barbados, I should say.
30-15.
Bahamas. Already. Game 2, I've already made an on-course error.
They're both nice, though.
They're both nice.
Played well at the majors, isn't she? If you look at her record at the majors, it's really impressive. Sloane.
Game
Is that reflective of her mindset in terms of just likes to play in the bigger events, a bit more up for the bigger events, do you think? Or
1 game on first set.
just coincidence?
I mean, I'd like to think any right-thinking professional tries to peak for the big events. But Sloane is a terrific clay court player. We got to the finals of Roland Garros. I mean, she's truly good on that stuff as well. Again, so much of that having to do with the way she moves.
Had some issues in the camp over the last couple of weeks. They had a couple of people going down with a bit of illness, so they've had some changes in the last week in the Gauff camp. A couple of physios and hitting partners went down.
15-0.
It feels like she's hitting her spots a bit better on serve, doesn't it, than she was 12 months ago. Accuracy's a little more improved.
Sloane Stevens wants to create the forehand and forehand.
Let's for serve.
Serve has got a lot of turn, doesn't it?
14-13.
They scalloped around it, didn't she?
Yeah. So some early sparring taking place out here in this first meeting between these two. It's Gauff with the early lead.
She said she's been using a therapist and a grief counselor. Like as Sloane says, when she
take your seats quickly, please. Thank you.
You have to respect them and deal with them.
Players are ready and waiting, so any seat from now, please. Please, ladies and gentlemen, can you take a seat, please? The players are still waiting. Thank you.
That's the famous honeydews, that drink. In the spirit of the U.S. Open, I've downed quite a few of them in my day.
I've been hearing about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you one.
It was a good approach. Not easy. It was a low one, but she kept the depth.
15-9.
Actually won 12 fewer points than Madison Keys in round 1, but as we know, eventually came through in a final set tiebreak.
Which points to it. Absolutely. Including and especially the final one.
30-11. Game Stevens.
So just a 1 point dropped on serve. Sloane.
2 games on first set.
Rebuild the ranking. It dropped down outside the top 70 for the first time in a long time, just a few weeks ago, and she's currently sitting just inside the top 70 this week. As we just to remind you to go to usopen.org, download the app as well, cheer on your players, track the scores, highlights there, interviews. Keep across what's happening here at the US Open. Change-up as well. Has gone with the wide serve a lot, but
40-11.
Serve down the tee was very effective against Lynette in round 1 on that juice side.
Game.
And it's been serve dominated these opening 13 minutes. The returner not having too much of a set. It's 3-2.
3 games to 2 for set.
The Gotham crew.
Pride night.
Very cool.
Celebrating the Pride movement all day long at the Billie Jean King USTA National Tennis Center.
So adept at changing direction on the ball, isn't she, Mary Sloane Stevens? So natural the way she moves the ball around the court.
Silky, huh? Wow, she leaned on that one. That's the thing, look, at times Sloane doesn't look as fit as she needs to be. And if she's not fit, she doesn't move the way she can move when she's playing at her best. And that means she can't redirect. She doesn't have all the variety at hand. That's beautiful.
Even on a ball like that where it could have been awkward, just the hand skills required here, isn't it? I mean, there's a little bit of spin on this one, but look how she just adapts with the hands.
Yeah. That was away from her, and she still controlled it.
Game Stevens.
Just the 3 points in total won by the returner.
3 games on first set.
In his opening 6 games. Talking of pride, do you feel that Sloane's pride has been hurt a little bit, Mary? Is she the sort of person that, given what she's achieved, given where she's at now, any sense that it hurts a bit to be where she is in the world rankings? Do you think?
don't know. I think at a certain point,
15 left.
Sloane knew enough to stop listening to all that noise. I really believe it. I'd like to think that. But Nick, just to embroider that whole idea, this kid, Coco Gauff, grew up with social media. She grew up with TikTok and Facebook and Twitter, all that stuff. And so she's inured to it, you know what I mean? It's in her bones. She understands it all. She takes advantage of it. And at least so far in her young, tremendous career, she seems to know where to put it all.
How do you manage that, do you think?
I don't.
So it doesn't be, no, but if you're in her corner, is it, given the distractions it can be?
Well, that's why you need good people in it. I mean, you need a very solid ball club.
14, 15.
In terms of your parents, obviously, but then your agents and your publicists and people who aren't dragging you around the whole world because the money's good playing an EXO. Hundreds of thousands of miles away from where you're supposed to be. But I think she does have a nice solid ball club, these kids. She has become a prototype of a young, successful athlete in this world today.
New balls, please.
Indeed, and she leads 4-3 here in the first.
Gauff leads 4-3, first set.
Fast and furious so far.
Gauff is serving at 68%, Stevens at 77. Those are fat numbers. This set could be decided by the quality of the second serve. Who gets the better look.
Stevens getting a little fortunate.
15 left.
So when Sloane is inside the court as much as she's already been this set, that's a good omen for her.
Had a good match to Stevens here last year. Lost to Serena in 3 good sets. Wasn't much in that one that day.
Thirty, 15.
Long.
14, 15. Forty, 30.
Wild. Took the pace out of the serve, got the reply she wanted. first time, there's a little bit of pressure on serve.
Advantage, Stevens.
Just when she hits forehands, as she can, Sloane, it doesn't look effortful, does it?
Again, Stevens.
I just got a little note actually from the team down in Hawkeye, Mary, telling me that the forehand on those Stevens is up considerably in terms of pace. Evident from this particular finish.
I love how she gets out of her own way in shots like that.
Really swing arc, isn't it? You see how far away in terms of the ball is from the body.
Yep.
Maximize the power.
It's Coco Gauff's 4th ace.
Touch late.
15-0.
It's like a wrestling, isn't it? In terms of there's a lot of balls up and down the middle. These players looking to kind of push one another off the baseline.
In 15-30.
See that second serve, what we were talking about, 87 miles an hour. Sloane recognized immediately that she could go after something like
15-14.
And now we've got first break points of this opening set.
It was a telling blow, wasn't it, off the return? Really nowhere to go for Gauff. Be careful here as well. The serve clock is ticking down rapidly. Has disappeared temporarily for Coco Gauff, and as a result, it's the former champion that makes the first move here on Arthur Ashe. Coco Gauff, the first player to blink here in the second round match here inside the Arthur Ashe, under the roof. Some horrible conditions currently outside. Champion of 4 years ago, the chance to serve out set number 1.
In 15-11. In 15-0.
To serve quite a bit, doesn't she? Let's use that kicker to try and set up the big forehand. There's Dad. family, of course, both were athletes, parents, weren't they? Good athletes as well.
(30-15).
Stevens
30 all.
Gauff a few looks at second serves, as Mary was saying. Both have maintained very high first serve percentage throughout.
(40-30).
4 minutes. Stevens with set point.
Juice. Advantage, Stevens.
Sense of frustration is beginning to build. It's the forehand of Sloane Stevens that's been the most dominant shot on the court so far. As a result, she takes the first, 6-4.
By 6 games to 4.
Good here so far tonight.
(15). (30-11). 13-15.
A lot of focus on the serve. She has had a number of different coaches as well in her young career. So we know that Patrick Mouratoglou has a decent say in her game.
Game. Gauff.
She comes right back after a reset, doesn't she?
First game, second set.
Round one. Let's not forget.
Now, see, some of these people are doing what they're supposed to be doing, wearing masks. Because now, with the roof on, this is considered an indoor space, and New York City laws say that you have to wear a mask indoors. There sure seems to be an awful lot of folks who didn't get that memo.
Proof of vaccination as well on arrival. It was implemented just a few days before the start of the event for all fans. As though she should have won the point, but you have to admire the defensive skills of Sloane Stephens.
15-11.
That lob of Stephens is the shot that broke open the point.
With the first serve at all, well, as she lost 5 points when Stephens has made the first. Frustration, wasn't there, in that return?
So far, nothing but poise from Sloane Stephens.
Stephens
continues to shut out her opponent.
1 game all, second set.
She's serving at 79%, Nick. That's a pretty gaudy number.
The danger of serving into the forehand when you don't get the width, isn't it? That was right in the slot. Finish that was, because it was an excellent defensive lob.
30-15.
Treated it like it was a serve. That's a beauty. Another fine lob from Sloane. Goes big on the swing volley.
40-15.
Perhaps just half a chance that just passed up there.
And Gauff leads 2 games to 1.
17-year-old stays ahead in this second set. Sloane Stephens has proved herself to be a very good major player.
Love it in.
Just missed that one wrong.
Superb return. Set the point up beautifully for her.
Love 13.
Don't you like how much Gauff likes the net? She wants to be up there more than most.
The 15,
6, she
13.
is in the forecourt tonight. So she has come in, she made it count.
The 30.
Surely it was the right move.
She's trying to smile it off. So is her coach.
The 30-14.
And she had a lot of options. Somehow she picked the dead wrong one. And she has some open water to hit into. She could have dragged that cross court tight. She could have done a lot of things. By the way, her coach, Sloane's coach, has got a brother. Darian's brother, Christopher, is a coach for Sasha Vickery. Alert viewer Mike Cation told us that.
Advantage, Stephens.
Too many loose returns on these big points at the moment from the 17-year-old.
She's got pretty big takebacks, doesn't she? Her return game will get better once she either tightens it up or speeds it up. It's a little bit like the guy we're seeing next on this court.
2 games all second
set. Pass. He's got elaborate backswings as well, and it gets him in trouble on his return game at times.
And your return game will be under the spotlight on a quicker court like this, won't it?
Exactly. It's a pretty skiddy court.
Time is of the essence.
Yeah. Fall through second.
Love it.
Where do you sit on court speeds, Mary? So much discussion in recent times.
Sorry, rather her third. Where do I sit on?
Do you think we should have some quicker courts around, a few more quicker surfaces put down these days?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Exquisite touch. Couldn't have hit that any better.
As you see these two play on this quick hard court, you've got to be mindful of the fact that this match could be played on grass, on clay, outdoors. I mean, is there any other sport that's played on so many different surfaces? Any?
No.
I don't think so. So that just adds to the interest level.
Sharp reactions initially, but just couldn't recover her position. And the problems are mounting.
Game Stevens.
Sloane Stevens in a very dominant position now, and looking
Stevens
on course
leads
for
3
a
games
spot
to 2
in the third
second
round.
set.
She's up by a set and a break.
The 15 love.
What she is going to have to do is to start to put a few more balls back in play off the return, because there's a lot of free points Stevens is picking up.
Third to love.
She's going consistently to the forehand, isn't she, Mary?
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Batter it.
Looking a little brittle.
Game Stevens.
This is going by too quickly now for Coco Gauff.
New balls place. Stevens leads 4 games to 2, second set.
So some extra encouragement coming from those inside Arthur Ashe. A lift the 17-year-old for a greater effort.
$15. $15 on.
Sloane Stevens like forehand.
30-15.
anxious, isn't it? It's all a little hurried at times. Time is beginning to run out. See, the balance was off, wasn't it?
30-40.
Ball toss way too far in front as a result. Body collapsed, the arm came down quickly.
The fourth double fault. And the point here, and Stevens gets to serve for the match.
Let's first serve.
Really is one against the odds. Second servers taken apart this evening. Crucially, gets away with it there.
Let's first serve.
Tremendous defensive backhand. Couldn't have put it in a more awkward spot.
Stevens.
Pretty little steps that Stevens uses to set herself up, get behind the ball, huh?
Once again on the cusp of a double break.
Juice.
Very clean, crisp first volley, wasn't it? It had pace.
Advantage, Gauff. Juice.
She'd gotten what she wanted, Nick.
Just wonder, Mary, as well, if she's aware of the presence of Stevens on the other side of the net, just how well she moves.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just forcing her to go for a little more than she might otherwise opt for.
Just makes it look so much easier than it truly is, doesn't she?
It was a sensible backhand, wasn't it? Initially, just asking the question gave her no angle to work with. The first volley. And that has missed its mark. And Sloane Stevens, utterly dominant out here on Arthur Ashe, the former champion. He's heading towards the third round. It's 5-2. It's been a composed performance. It's called on her considerable experience.
in 15 love.
But a good mix, isn't it? Offense and defense. When she's had to defend like that, she's been quite happy to make the extra ball. Allowed her opponent to miss.
Yeah, just a thoughtful performance from Sloane tonight. But honestly, Coco will get a lot of information out of this match.
40 love.
Her return game has got to get better. She's still got to work on it. I feel like taking a screwdriver and just tightening up some of these strokes of hers. Not much, just because obviously she wants to swing freely.
Game, set match. Stevens.
Sloane Stevens books
ticket
to round 3 here in New York. Overcomes Coco Gauff. The 17-year-old was not able to produce her best tennis here tonight. The former champion, quite the opposite. Looking good. An hour and 8 minutes. She's through.
I'll tell you what, Nick, that kind of form wins you majors.